Hello, hello. This is Marcus with the Wesleyville Borough, and I am out here on Buffalo Road, right by the station intersection. And I wanted to talk to you today about some very exciting projects, and you're going to see a lot of movement down here on Buffalo Road in the next couple weeks. And that represents over $2 million, over $2 million invested right here in our community. So let me tell you a little bit about it. First and foremost, in terms of the roadway, PennDOT has a bid out, or it's already been approved, but they have a project to do all of Route 20 milling and resurfacing from Cumberland Drive all the way down to, I believe, Chestnut over in the city, all along Route 20. So the entirety of Wesleyville, our stretch of Buffalo Road, will be being resurfaced. At the same time as that happened, I guess let me take a step back. The borough in previous years was able to get Green Lights Go funds from PennDOT for the reconstruction of our traffic signals. And that was like $1.8 something million that we got in grant funds for those traffic signals. And thankfully, it just so happened to line up with the Green Lights Go funding as well as the Buffalo Road resurfacing project. PennDOT was able to take our funds, kind of wrap it into the larger project, and I have to say, huge thank you to PennDOT. They took care of designing the intersections. They took care of going out to bid. They're going to be doing the construction, or they're not doing the construction, but they're going to do the inspection. They're going to do all that. So it's very, very, it's a lot easier than it would have been any other way. So we got very lucky that we were able to time these projects together. And thank you, huge thank you to PennDOT for making it all work. We had to jump through a lot of hoops to make sure to get it to work. But ultimately, the borough, it's going to be about a $2 million investment into our community, and the borough is on the hook for only 10%, so $200,000. Again, that's still a lot of money, and the borough is going to have to figure out, and we probably will go out for a loan for that or whatnot, but we have until October 2027 to worry about our match. In the meantime, we're going to see a $2 million investment in our community, so we're very, very excited about it. And in terms of the traffic lights being reconstructed, it's all of the traffic lights in Wesleyville along Buffalo Road. So Water Street, Station Road, Eastern, and Bird Drive will be completely redesigned and reconstructed from scratch. You're going to see like new mast arms, so they're not going to be on wires anymore. It's going to be nice mast arms. Also, the ADA like crosswalks and pedestrian signals and all that are going to be completely updated. Also, many of you probably sit at this light or other lights along Buffalo Road, and it's agonizing sometimes. There's no other cars coming and you're just stuck there. But it's going to be the new style that are camera operated, and they will be smart signals, so they'll be able to kind of adapt and see cars and then adjust the signals to get people through. So these lights are kind of on their last legs. They've been there since at least like 1984, so they're over 40 years old. And if you really think about it, for a traffic signal, that's pretty old. For electrical components, that's pretty old. Considering that it's all exposed too, so all the wires, everything has pretty much had to, not pretty much, it has had to deal with the elements here in the borough, whether it's snow or windstorms or just baking in the sun. It's really quite incredible that the lights got over 40 years, but it's time for new ones, and thankfully we will be having those new ones here soon. So yeah, I mean, I guess maybe I didn't say yet, McCormick Construction won this bid as well. I just did a video on Euclid, and they won Euclid. But they won the bid, so you're going to see McCormick Construction really hit the ground running here. They're going to actually start over by Cumberland and work their way towards the west. So within the first couple weeks of August, you're going to see the road be milled up. When the road is milled, they're going to do some other work. It probably will be milled for a little bit of time, so please have patience, drive slow, because once it's milled up, they have to make some repairs. They're going to have to do some adjustments to our stormwater and our sewer, which many of you know, we have sunken stormwater and sunken sewer manholes and all this stuff, and PennDOT, as a part of their project, or McCormick, as a part of the PennDOT project, will be adjusting those manholes, putting in risers, putting in new stormwater drains, whatnot. And also, for the traffic lights, they'll mill it, and then they have to do some concrete work and running conduit with electrical and all this kind of stuff that they have to do. So you'll see they'll mill it first, and then you're going to see some related work going on in the weeks that follow. And then ultimately the traffic lights, they're getting started this year with the milling and starting to set the foundations and everything. But actually those traffic lights with the poles, they're going to be black powder coated, really nice looking poles. But just to buy the poles, it's like 6 or 9 months back order. So they're going to start construction this season, but actually you will not see the final install of the traffic lights until like spring or early summer of 2027. So we just need to get another winter out of these things, knock on wood. But yeah, by the end of this, by this time next year, we will have a nice fresh new Buffalo Road. We'll have 4 new traffic signals, and I should mention, we are adjusting the line paint, the double yellow line, in a couple spots to make it safer, to make lanes wider where necessary, or thinner where necessary, or up by the business district, making it so you can more easily and safely get out of your car. We're going to be moving the double yellow a couple feet towards the south. So on the north side, when you park right by, like let's say where JDL Computers is, or Terry Etzel's, or GameCore, right there on that block, when you open your door, your door won't be getting ripped off anymore. So that's a really good sign. So very exciting updates, over $2 million invested right here in our local community, and we're very excited about it. So thank you.